welcome back to my channel. Now for today's video I am filming my makeup collection 2017. Last year I got a hold of quite a lot of makeup bits. There's not huge, like I know a lot of people's makeup collection videos are like 30 minutes long. Mine's going to be under 10 minutes. It's not like I've got so much makeup. However, I did get quite a few more bits, especially like eyeshadow related bits. So I have got quite a few things. It's not absolutely massive. If you enjoy this video, please smash a big thumbs up. And without further ado, let's just get into the video. So as some of you guys may know, I just want to say that I do film on my iPad. So if like the video quality is quite shaky or anything like that, then that is literally just because I film on my iPad. So first, I'm just going to say that these two like boxes which keep everything in are just my iPad boxes. I got this idea off Sophie Clough's YouTube when she did her makeup collection. So I just decided to use my boxes as well, as it's a really good way of like storing everything and keeping everything separate. So first off, I'm going to start in this compartment. This is basically like the base of my face. So I just have these two foundations. I have the Infallible by L'Oreal, which is just a 24-hour, and then I also have the L'Oreal True Match. I basically ran out of the Infallible now, but it's still got a little bit left, so I still like got my hands on it. And then the True Match is like my all-time favourite at the minute. I've got this in the shade Golden Ivory, and honestly this is like the perfect shade for me. The quality of this foundation is just amazing. It's honestly such a good foundation and I absolutely love it. I then just have lots of different concealers. So this is just the what it looks like. It basically is such a good concealer. I saw people like rave about it but never actually went out and bought it. And it just erases everything that you need it to. I thought it was going to be quite orangey toned on my skin, but it's really not. It's not as brightening as my other concealers, but it is so good at coverage. The next concealer I have is the Collection Lasting Perfection one. This is in the shade Fair 1, and I absolutely love this concealer. It is such a good concealer for the price as well. It's absolutely amazing. I think these are like £5. They're really brightening, the coverage is amazing, and they're really mattifying as well. So yeah, I really love this as well. I then have the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is in the shade Light 1, which is Chantilly. And as you can see, I've pretty much like used this. I've had to scrape the sides of it and things. But yeah, this is one of my favourite concealers, especially like for high-end ones. I don't tend to use it as much anymore just because I haven't really got any left, but I do love this. I then just have the L'Oreal Perfect Match Concealer. This is the one which goes with the True Match foundation. It is really good concealer. I absolutely love it. It's just so nice on the skin. It's so brightening. It really doesn't look like it's going to be. It looks quite orangey, but when you blend it in, it is so like amazing on the skin, and I really love it. And this one's just in the shade 2, which is Vanilla. Then moving on from this section here, I'm going to move on to these. I just have the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus, and I have the Urban Decay All Night Setting Spray. This has basically run out. I don't know why I've still got it in my drawer, to be honest, but I just feel like there is a tiny bit left. I do really like this, but I just way prefer the MAC one. So yeah, I definitely recommend this, but I also really recommend the MAC Fix Plus because you can also use it as a primer. So then moving on to the bottom section of this like compartment, I just have my Cargo Cosmetics contour kit. This just basically has lots of different shades in it. So as you can see, this has a contour, a cheeks and a highlighting bit. I only really use the contour bit. However, the cheeks bit is really good for if you want more of a standout rosy cheek. And then the highlight is quite good, but it's not like the best. It's like good for a subtle highlight, but I like to really pop with my highlight, and that's why I prefer to use like my other highlighters that I have. But this is a really good set. Then I just have my Revlon blush. This is in the shade Bronze Glow, which is number 30. The reason I like this so much is because it doesn't just give you like a blush, it also gives you a bronze and a little bit of a shimmer as well. So I really like this on the skin. And then the last thing is just my Hoola Benefit bronzer. This is a tester version. I do have the full size version, but I don't keep it in here just because I'm literally not even hit pan on the tester, and I've had this for such a long time. I love this. It's my #1 bronzer. Then moving on, I just have the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. This is just in the shade Transparent. I absolutely love it. I have hit pan, so I do need to buy a new one, and literally like the packaging of it, like it's pretty much worn off. But yeah, I really recommend this powder. It's so mattifying on your skin, and you can literally take this with you just in case you want to mattify while you're out, because it does last a long time. But I feel when I'm like getting to the end of my college day, I start to look a little bit oily, but that is just literally my skin type. It's nothing to do with the powder. So then the next thing I have in here is the Soap & Glory Glow All Out Highlight and Sculpt Cheek Stick. This is in the shade Ice Shimmer. It's a really good highlighting stick, especially if you're going for more of a natural glow. I really feel that this works. The only thing with it is when you put it on your foundation, it tends to like smudge onto your skin rather than like brush onto your skin. So yeah, that's my only downfall with this, but I do really love it. It's such a good highlighter. So then I'm moving across into this compartment. Now this compartment's quite full. I have 2 of the Nivea Men's Post-Shave Balms as my primers, so I just keep those in the top of here. I also have a pencil sharpener because I got some pencil, eyebrow stuff and eyeliners for my birthday. I then have 2 of the Colour Tattoo eyeshadows by Eye Studio. I have one, these are by Maybelline. I have one in the shade Permanent Taupe, and then one in the shade On and On Bronze, which I have used in a makeup tutorial before. I then also have in here my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. This is in the shade Dark Brown. I use this literally every day. It's really good for your eyebrows, and I don't think it's quite pricey. Like, it's £15, but it literally lasts so long, and I absolutely love it for my brows. It just works so well for if you want natural or like outstanding brows. So yeah, I absolutely love that as well. Then I have all these like different products in here. I'm not going to go through everything. I'll just pick out a few of my favourites. So I have the Maybelline Push Up Angel Mascara. Definitely recommend this 100%. It is so good for your lashes. I then have the Kiko Milano Eyebrow Fibers Coloured Mascara, and this is just in the #5. Again, really recommend this. I use this every single day on my brows. I really loved it. I discovered it when Medawal opened a Kiko, and I have not swapped from this ever since. I then just have a few eyeliners in here. So I have the Super Cat one, the Super Cat Fat Liner, the Kat Von D one, and also a FC UK one, I believe. I then just have a few of the testers by Benefit. So I have the Roller Lash, the They're Real, and the They're Real Primer. I also have Bad Gal Lash and the They're Real Liner, but yeah, they're somewhere in this pile, so I thought I'd just show you these ones. The Roller Lash is especially one of my favourites. It just goes on so nicely. The packaging is gorgeous, and yeah, I just really like this. And then the last things I'm going to show you out of here are just the NYX Lingerie Liquid Lipsticks. I only have 2 of these because, as I said, I'm not a massive fan of lip products or anything like that. But I am starting to get more fond of them, so if you would recommend some lip products down below, that would be really helpful, because I really want to up my game with my lip products. So then moving on from this compartment, I have just a couple of things at the side of my drawer. So I have the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar Palette. I have my Z palette. I have the How to Look the Best at Everything by Benefit, which is in the shade Medium. And finally, I have my Morphe 350 palette. These are just all kept in this side of my drawer, just because they're really easy to get to, and also these are my favourite palettes, so these go in this side. So then, as you can see, there are also some things at the back of my drawer. Obviously, as I've just said, my favourite palettes go in the side of my drawer. However, the Modern Renaissance palette won't fit in there, so it goes right at the top but at the back. This is also another one of my favourite palettes. I absolutely love the colour range. The shades are amazing. The quality of the eyeshadows are absolutely gorgeous, and there will definitely be some tutorials coming soon using this palette. I then have the W7 In The Buff Natural Nudes palette. This basically goes in the order of which palettes I like best, and this is definitely one of my other favourites for like drugstore. It is really, really good quality. I did a video on this a couple of weeks back, and honestly it shocked me so much of like how good this palette is, so definitely recommend this as well. I then have my Naked 3 Urban Decay palette. I haven't really used this much since I got my other palettes, but I am thinking about going back to using it just because I saw a tutorial where you can make the glitters in it stand out more, because yeah, I couldn't get the glitters to look nice on my eyelids. And then lastly I have the W7 the Cheeky Trio set. Again, this was in my video from a couple of weeks back. It's not one of my favourite palettes, but I do think it's okay for the price, so it just goes at the bottom because I don't tend to use it that often. So then moving on from there, I'm going to go to this section. So the first thing that I have in here, which is literally my all-time favourite thing in the world, is my glow kit, which is by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is in the shade Gleam. Now the colours in here are absolutely gorgeous. I use this on a daily basis. I used to use these for just like on the weekend and stuff, but now I tend to use them like every day, because I was worried about hitting pan, but honestly you need the tiniest bit of this to just have like a really good glow, and especially because I like my highlighters, so yeah, definitely recommend this. Then I just have a French Connection eyeshadow palette. This just has 4 different eyeshadows in. As you can see, I haven't opened this just yet, but it's got 4 different colours. It's got like lots of purpley shades and shimmer shades, which are absolutely gorgeous. I cannot wait to try these out because they actually look so pigmented. So yeah, I absolutely cannot wait for those. I then just have the W7 Midnight Smoky Shades palette. This again was used in a tutorial a couple of weeks back. This isn't very pigmented, but if you use it with Max Fix Plus, it just makes it work like 10 times better. So yeah, I definitely recommend this. Then the next palette in here I have is the Naked 2 Urban Decay Basics palette. This is, I've had this quite a while now. I got it for my birthday a couple of years back. I don't tend to use it that often, but when I need like quite a subtle look or something like that, it works really well, especially for transition colours. And then finally I have the MUA Makeup Academy Professional palette. This is literally wrecked. I'm really sorry about how wrecked this is, but this cost me like 99p or something daft like that, and the quality of the eyeshadows are quite good. I used to use this and like the Naked 3 palette when I first started out at doing like eyeshadows and stuff, and I used to always love my eyeshadows, even with this palette. So yeah, if you are looking for like quite drugstore products, I definitely recommend this palette. So that was everything in my drawer. So then I move up onto here, which like isn't in the neatest of places, but basically I have my Spectrum brush collection, which honestly is just insane. I absolutely love this. So as you can see, when I open it up, you have a range of different brushes. These honestly, some of them are still in their packaging because I haven't worked out what they're for yet, so I am going to have to search for that. But honestly, these brushes are absolutely insane. I can't believe I've got them, like it's still a shock, but I really, really love these. I then just have my Technique box, which you'll have seen in my What I Got for Christmas. This just has lots of different eyeshadows and lip products in. I really, really like this. It goes really, really well for lots of different eye looks because there are so many colours in here. I then just have this Clinique box on the side, which I thought the packaging was so cute, so I kept it. And basically in here it just stores all of the different brushes that I have, my beauty blenders, and also lots of little like earbuds just in case my eyeliner and things go wrong. I obviously now have a corrector pen, but before that I didn't, so I tended just to keep those in here, and obviously they're still in here because I haven't been using them. But yeah, really like need to sort this box out. Obviously when I get my room done, I may have to do like an updated makeup collection because I can see myself buying more makeup soon, but also it will be set out a lot differently. So if you'd like to see that, then please do let me know, because these brushes are going to be in the mug that I showed in my What I Got for my birthday. So that was everything for my makeup collection 2017. I really, really hope you enjoyed this video. As I said, it's not like I have loads and loads of makeup. However, it is growing, so I just wanted to film like what it looks like now at the start of 2017, and I might do one later in the year once I get a few more makeup bits. I really, really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please smash a big thumbs up. Yeah, comment down below some makeup bits that you recommend me to get. Obviously, I'm looking into getting more trying out more foundations and concealers, but also some more lip products. As you can tell, I'm getting a bit more daring with my lips. Subscribe if you are new. I upload every single Friday at 5 p.m, so just turn on the little notification bell and that will notify you when I have uploaded my video. And yeah, that's it from me. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next week with another video. Bye!